Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. This is Kathy speaking, and welcome to your love reading. Today is the 28th of August, so we're coming up to the end of August 2024. This message will be important for you when you view this video, when you watch the reading. Obviously, you're focusing, my dear friends, on that special person, that special relationship. I don't know if you're watching, Sally, but that was just your message chime. Anyway, much love to you, darling. Cannot answer right now. Let's move towards this reading, as this reading logically is premiering. So I'm in the chat section with you. Now, this will not be a very long reading, as I say every single time, but today is a special day when my son has come out of hospital. So a lot to do. Mother Hen has got a lot to do. Thank you all for your loving wishes for quick recovery and quick healing. And those of you that have had people that haven't been well and have had either surgery or going through health issues, a quick recovery to all of you. So your special person, let's see what's going on with the Karma Dharma. Where is this relationship? Now, remember, it's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, connecting with us through Patreon, supporting us through Patreon, through becoming a patron. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll be taking the Little Love Oracle, the Mystic Moon Oracles, the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, the Romance Angels, the Love Messages, handwritten love messages. Let's see what the advice is today. As I can tell you just this, in the astrology, that Venus is at the last degrees of Virgo now, at the anaretic last degrees of Virgo, in her full position, so she's not strong, and she's in opposition to Neptune, the god of the sea, is the god of illusion, in Pisces at the last degree. And Mars in Gemini is coming up to form a T-square, and that is under pressure, putting Mars, the masculine, under pressure. Mars is in Gemini with Jupiter, so Mars's energy or necessity to make a decision or to communicate or to make a decision, how they perceive this love connection. I mean, Venus is opposite Neptune, so Venus, the feminine, is very confused about what's going on with her person, Mars, let's say, which is usually the person who does the chasing, right? Mars is the masculine energy. Venus in Virgo is more about practical things, more about discerning and seeing things more clearly, because the opposite is Neptune in Pisces, very strong there and in retrograde motion. And Mercury is coming out of retrograde in a few hours. So just when we're finishing off this premiere, Mercury turns direct, and hopefully we'll have the understanding. Mercury through Leo. Leo is the heart. Leo is the natural fifth house of romance, flirtation, fun, sex, risk-taking, and having fun, right? Taking the first steps, being the leader. Let's see what is going on in this connection. What's going on with love right now? Because this Mercury retrograde through Leo and Virgo has been, oh my goodness, one of the worst, I feel, that we've had in a long time. Oh my goodness, release. And we've got Scorpio, the death card. Scorpio. Releasing relationships that are no longer bring happiness, releasing relationships that have been very controlling and manipulative. Remember, Pluto is at the last what can I say, minutes, 4 minutes into Aquarius. So Pluto is ready to step into Capricorn. Pluto, which is the ruling planet of Scorpio. Scorpio is death. It's the death of a cycle, the death of a phase, the release of the toxicity, the poison, the fear, the mysticism and the secrecy. Scorpio is very, very secretive, my dear friends. I don't know if you're letting go of a Scorpio. You could have strong Pluto or a strong Mars placement in your chart. Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. And in the next few days, Mars is coming up to that 29th anaretic degree in Gemini. And so it's going to be very much about urgent matters, because there's a lot of pressure on the masculine, or whoever holds the masculine, whoever's coming through as more active and proactive, which is what Mars is I desire to communicate. I need to take action. I need to communicate. I need to travel. I need to learn my lesson. I need to find out about what's really going on, because Mars from Gemini is squaring over to Neptune. And, you know, that's not good where health is concerned. I would say more about, if not physical health issues, then psychological, emotional, mental issues right now that, you know, hard, difficult situations around us and in our environment, in our personal lives, they do tend to weigh heavily on our psychology. God knows it hasn't been easy, my dear friends, especially with that full moon in Aquarius, in the sign that Pluto has been in. It's been tough. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Thank you for the advice, dear Spirit. Archangel Michael, calling on your guidance, please. Archangel Zophiel, please guide us as to where love is. What is the potential moving forward? Let's go. I will not be analyzing the cards to a deep to the depth that we usually go into every Wednesday because of time. So let's see. I'm going to take all the cards. Page of Swords, Gemini, thoughts, communication, someone spying on another person's social media, a possible message coming through that will clear the air. What is the challenge? Six of Cups, memories and reunion. That is in the challenge position, so it's the soulmate connection. It could be nostalgia. So remember, Mercury is turning direct, but he will be passing over the degrees that he's retrograded over. So the last 10 degrees of Leo and then into Virgo, the first few degrees of Virgo, which is his rulership, of course, and he also rules Gemini. So therefore, as you know, Mercury is going to turn direct now and finish up in Leo, and therefore obviously square over to Uranus. We could have information and sudden turns and sudden enlightenment, let's say, of information that can be quite shocking, can be quite freeing, but also very much about having the knowledge, having that higher perspective. Then Mercury will enter Virgo, right? Enter Virgo, and he will also oppose Saturn, more blockages, and square over to Jupiter and Mars. Squares are about getting out of our comfort zone, getting uncomfortable, needing to do the work. Where is this relationship coming from? Five of Wands, conflict and competition. There could be other people involved, obviously. Ego, who's going to be the strongest, who's going to take the lead. There's conflict, there are competitive energies, possibly internal, external conflict as well, arguments, recent past, the Strength card, and restraint. Someone's holding themselves back, restraining from following their heart, I'm going to say, taking the lead, right? Probably restraining, as Mercury has been retrograding through Leo for quite some time now. Let's see what's crowning and what's on our minds. Queen of Swords, sharp and assertive, wanting to clear the air, wanting justice, wanting to speak, to decide, to make a ruling, to find balance through truth, to look at things very logically, near future. Ace of Wands, spark. Ace of Wands is like an opportunity, obviously. This is what I desire. It's like the light comes on. There is an opportunity here, and a spark is usually it's like, you know, like the spark plug, something beginning, a possibility here. And Ace of Wands is also I desire greatly. Now Mars, which is very much about our desires, he's going to step into Cancer, where his desire gets diluted. It gets a little bit, he slows down in Cancer, because Cancer is a water sign. So maybe with Mars, because Mars does not enjoy, his fire is turned off, the light is turned off, let's say, the desire is watered down. He'll be more emotional. He'll be more about matters to do with the past, as Mercury still will be moving over the degrees, right, that he retrograded over. And you know, Cancer is when they're not happy, the individuals, people who have strong Cancer in their chart, when they're not happy, when they're unhappy and they don't feel safe and secure, they could be very naggy and complaining all the time. And Mars will be a little bit like that. So it's like, I feel like saying that instead of taking responsibility, it's like looking for the happiness, looking for that nurturing, warm embrace. Otherwise, there'll be a lack of happiness. But themes relative to the past will be coming through, I feel. And with Mars in Cancer, there could also be the drive, the will, and the hope, let's say, or the need to deal with things relative to the past or with our personal lives. And of course, Cancer is in good aspect to Virgo, as the planets will be transiting through Virgo. So we will have the ability and the possibility to nurture, love, heal any relationships that need taking care of, compassion, and tender love. Tender loving care is what Cancer is all about. Let's see the position of you or the relationship. Temperance, restoration, but needing time, needing to be patient. This is Archangel Michael here. We're hoping to find balance, right? But we're needing to be patient. Spirit is saying that there's an alchemy happening, that we need time to find to get our footing, let's say. Slowing things down, being patient. Let's see what the position of the environment holds. The Hanging Man, new perspectives. So the person that you're probably here wondering about, they're going through the energies of the Hanging Man. The Hanged Man is Pisces, and it is the 12th natural house in the zodiac, which does speak to spiritual awareness, divine, you know, the divine plan, let's say, but also a lot of karma, a lot of solitude, and needing to close up a major cycle, needing to release, surrender. And remember, Saturn is transiting through Pisces, which says, you know, get a lid on that dream, look at reality. You need to put in the hard work. You're dealing with karma. They're dealing with karma, but they're also having new perspectives, because the Hanging Man hangs there, needs time to look at things from a different perspective. Could be, you know, that maybe your person does not believe that this is a spiritual connection, that possibly also Pisces is, and that, you know, it is the 12th natural house, which speaks to secret love affairs. So it will be different for each of us. Let's see what is in the hopes and fears, possibly on your person's mind. Eight of Pentacles, work in process. They're willing to put in the work, or this is someone that's thrown themselves into work. Maybe this is Virgo energy. It could be in the Virgo season. And happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday now, my dear Virgos. This could be someone that's willing to perfect, or they're wanting to do things in the ethical, morale way. Step by step, they need their time. They're slow. I don't know. But, you know, we've got Virgo Pisces here, and we do have an eclipse on the 18th of September on the axis Virgo Pisces, a lunar eclipse, full moon in Pisces. Interesting. Could it be that that's when there will be a new perspective? Remember, this is not only the position of your person, but also in our reading here. So maybe we will have a new perspective that the person is willing to put in the work, or doing the work and progressing this relationship. Remember, Virgo is all about planning, strategizing, being working extra hard, but needing time to purify, to look at the details. Remember, Venus in the next couple of days is going to step into her home sign of Libra, her rulership, and she will be connecting with the South Node. So this is getting out of our comfort zone where love is concerned, and letting go and releasing relationships that are blocking our happiness, that energetically are holding space and not leaving the space for a new relationship, for a more harmonious, loving, and equal relationship. The possible outcome is the Eight of Cups, where there's an evolution taking place. Eight of Cups is someone emotionally is checking out of a situation. I don't know if it's your relationship or if this is your person leaving, because we've got a divorcee here, the Queen of Swords. It could be. It could be a Queen of Swords, could be an ex, could be. Eight of Cups, emotionally, someone has not found what they were looking for, so they move on. The moon and illusions. There is a lot of illusion right now, my dear friends, and there's a lot of pressure, as I said, on whoever holds the masculine archetype now to clear the air, to be more communicative, let's say, to make a decision, because Gemini is the twins. It's choices as well. What's beneath the moon? We've got a tower, divine intervention with the eclipse more than likely. And we've got a wonderful aspect, a really helpful godsend aspect on this lunar eclipse on the 18th of September. But remember, we step into the eclipse portal from the new moon in Virgo, so early September. There's going to be divine intervention. Uranus is activated, obviously. Of course, Venus and Uranus, they're still in good contact in a possible very positive and enlightening and positive turn of events aspect. Maybe has not shown up for you. For others of you, it could show up very soon. But there's a tower moment. There's an awakening here. Six of Swords says tranquility ahead. So I'm hoping that is the case. Let's see what the romance angels hold. And we'll take another layer. So the very strong, wow, engagement. We see it, the engagement card fell out on its own, but sort of fell out in the reverse. I don't know why. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Now, as a major arcana, there's a lot of, we've got the Hanging Man and the Strength card here. So Pisces, Leo comes through very strongly. So, and the Moon, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Of course, Scorpio comes through very strongly with the Death card. So these are the major arcana cards that speak very strongly. We do have a lot of minor arcana, which says there is free will here. Let's see what's going on in love, dear spirit. What is going on in this love connection? A reversed engagement card would either say that there's a break of an agreement, possibly, or in the future there's like an ascension process going from you know, up leveling. where a relationship is concerned, but that would be in the future, because a reverse card says that we're not there yet. That's how I see it anyway. Let's see what's going on, dear Spirit. Please guide us. What is going on in love at this time? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, Venus will be involved. Venus is involved in this wonderful aspect, but the most important planet that's being shown to us by this kite aspect is Neptune. And Neptune could be a divine union, a spiritual connection, but it could also be wearing those rose-colored glasses. Let's see what's going on. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Codependency is blocking here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. The addictions, the codependency does remind me of timing or other relationships that need to be cleared before we can up-level this divine union. For me, that's what it tells me. But there is reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and to me, this is the twin flame card. We've got healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Possibly some of us are carrying some karma that has not been cleared from our parents, possibly. Or just generally the codependency is another family. We do see another partner and a child here. But forgiveness, if whoever's holding bad blood and, you know, they've had a really nasty karmic relationship with a parent, and you're holding on to some hurt, some pain, some anger, this could be your person as well. This could be another factor that is blocking this relationship from coming through. But we've got the reconciliation card here. And we've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. There is some distrust here. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, very soon. Someone is needing to decide because they've got choices. Children, your love life is being affected by children. What can I say? It is obvious. Tower moment, which possibly this eclipse, forthcoming eclipse, it could be on the new moon as well, that an illusion will be broken because Uranus does break illusions. All right? Let's see what the Page of Swords and the thoughts. Obviously, you're thinking of your person. There could be an exchange, you know, energetically telepathy going on here. The challenge is memories and reunion. It's in the challenge position though. Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, fantasy and temptation. That's Neptune and Saturn. That is Piscean energy. Something needs to close up. Something needs to be released and surrendered by your person. The Sun comes through illumination and growth. This came out yesterday in The Messenger is Here. And the message was that there will be happiness, illumination, a wow factor. The Sun on top of the clouds of the Seven of Cups, the doubts, right? The Sun will clear the clouds. Two of Swords, stalemate and indecision. There'll be clarity as to what the indecision is, I feel here. And possibly no more stalemate and indecision because someone is willing and wanting to, going to be confident. Remember Mercury retrograding at the last degrees of Leo. Conflict and competition. Six of Pentacles. Maybe there was reciprocity in the past, but then it turned into conflict. Or maybe there wasn't. Maybe your person, I don't know if this is involving other people, but the Six of Pentacles is a very karmic card for me, where someone gives more to one side than the other. Right? Or that there was conflict because reciprocity or the equality in a relationship was not equal. Why do we have the restraining card here with the strength card? The Four of Pentacles, scarcity mindset. Someone feeling not being good enough to take charge. Someone wanting to roar and take charge, but then fearing. There's a scarcity mindset. So a lack of love. Look, this is that there is strong desire, that there is deep love, a deep connection here, a very strong, passionate connection as well. But someone fears opening up, fears being hurt, or fears being open to what their true emotions are. They're holding back like you would not believe. And self-doubt comes through very strongly here. Ten of Wands, heavy burdens. Two of Pentacles, balancing act. Heavy burdens. The Ten of Wands turns into the Ace, which shows up in the near future. But there are heavy burdens relative to this Queen of Swords, or clearing the air, or speaking the truth, or looking at things logically, or even letting go of a past partner. Could be. Someone is needing to take a risk, the balancing act here. This is like multitasking. This is like two timing. Someone is going to take a risk. They're going to take that leap of faith. There's an activation. This is like Aries activation. The new cycle begins. There's no stopping. The spark, the fire is too strong here. There is someone's going to take that risk, knowing that Spirit has their back. This is like the urgency of Mars at the last degrees of Gemini. The Emperor showing up here, divine masculine, looks like they're going to take that leap of faith, the Emperor. So it could be an Aries person, could be a Taurus, could be any other sign, could be Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be any sign, I'm going to say. Let's look at the position of you with the Restoration card. You or this relationship. You and this relationship. The Chariot, charging ahead. A change of home. Deciding to move forward. Let's look at the position of your person with the new perspectives here. We've got Ace of Cups. Love initiation. New beginning. Possibilities here. The World card. Cycle completion. They take a risk because they know what they want to do. The divine masculine takes a risk because they desire. They will grab an opportunity. And once they decide to take that risk, that's when the World card comes in. That's when they can release and close up a major karmic cycle. It feels as though they were under pressure to prove that they really want this relationship. Right? Let's take one more on the cycle completion. Ace of Pentacles, wise investment. Two aces on the position of the environment. So new beginnings, new opportunities. Three aces in the reading. The Ace of Pentacles is a wise investment. This could be someone, yes, that has their own business. Yes, they're investing their money. Yes, they could be someone that's well known in their community and successful. Yes, this could be someone that pays others, that has their own business, that holds a position of power, that is in a different part of the world, that has held different beliefs in comparison to you. But this is a practical beginning offering. First, we start off with the light comes on, the desire is there, the spark, the fire. Here is an emotional initiation, love initiation, an offering here, because they've seen things from a different perspective. And yes, this could be also self-love, because if they've been sacrificing their happiness for their responsibilities, for their child, for, what can I say? It could be any different situation for others, and they were not loving themselves. Now, this is what they're focusing on, self-love. So therefore, they're closing this major karmic cycle. They're going through a cycle completion. We've got 2 cards that speak to completions and 2 to initiation possibilities and offers here. What is the work in process, which is possibly what's on their mind, what they're willing to do. We've got the King of Swords, quick wit and intellect, King and Queen of Swords. They're usually divorcees. So again, King of Swords would be Aquarius, could be any sign, someone who holds strong air in their chart. This could also be an advisor, legal advisor, someone that wears a uniform. The Emperor and the King of Swords could be quite similar. Now, if you are the Queen of Swords, my dear ladies here, if you are the Queen of Swords and you are dealing with someone else, maybe you're putting in the effort, the work, let's say, in letting go of another air sign. There could be jealousy, there could be competitive energies. We've got 2 divine masculine here. And it could also be that your person is ready to speak their truth, ready to cut through the crap. Let's look at that 8 of Cups, which is someone evolving. Love is evolving to the next level. Love is evolving because the 8 of Cups is someone that emotionally checks out, moves towards those 2 of Cups, which is the, finding the person that's on the same emotional level as themselves, right? 10 of Cups, contentment and joy. 3 of Cups, celebration and community. It's all cups. It's all cups, which I was talking about in yesterday's reading. If you have not watched The Messenger is Here, that was uploaded yesterday, please do so, as it's like a love reading. You will get extra information there. So we've got the 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. We've got the release card. We've got the a lot to do with endings, and of course 10s bring new cycles, right? Let's see, because we've got a couple of 2s, the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Pentacles, stalemate and indecision. Not everyone is going to make the decision at the same time. We are not on the same timeline. Let's look at the moon, and we've all got different charts, right? Different birth charts. So if you're interested in a personal reading, then do not hesitate to reach out. And if you're a patron, you get a discount. We've got a Queen of Wands, confident and magnetic. Someone very attractive to the opposite sex, someone that's very powerful. She's very charismatic, she's very psychic, she's very loving, and she does not hold back on her emotions and her desires. And a Page of Wands, excitement and curiosity. But she's facing the past. This is what I noticed. Now, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands could be the same person, where there's cold, hot. It's like pressing on the accelerator, the gas, and then pressing on the brake because there hasn't been reciprocity. Yes, fire can turn into air. It could be very explosive. It could be the heat turning up and then turning the heat down, because okay, sometimes we do may not be able to hold back on what we desire and what we feel emotionally, but then other times we may be looking at things from a different perspective, a very logical perspective. But we've got the Page of Wands, which is the minor arcana of the Fool, which is here in the near future. Let's take, because that could be a messenger, let's take another card on that. There's excitement and curiosity, and we've got the King of Pentacles, my dear friends, who is the Emperor. Now the Queen of Wands, many times I do think I do see the Empress in the Queen of Wands, and the Queen and the Queen of Pentacles many times, but because Queen, the Empress could be very much the Aries energy, right? Even though she does speak to, she does speak to Libra. She does speak to Libra, Taurus. So let's not rule out. We know that in the Empress, we've got all the queens, But, you know, in the Empress is very often the sign of Aries comes through, and she is very powerful, and Aries is Mars ruled. So unless the Queen of Wands is someone, because we're not reading reversals, she's sitting on the moon, which could speak to someone that's very deceptive, and she's looking back to the past. She's got a back turn to this King of Pentacles, who could be the divine masculine, who could be the Emperor. So take the messages as they resonate for you. Three of Cups is celebration and community. This is working together, collaborating, of course, coming together, meeting up, and not only, but it speaks to reconciliation. Interesting. 10, which turns into an ace, and 8 is 9, and 3 is 12. 12 breaks down to 3, which is the Empress. The Devil. Obsession. We've got the Jupiter square Saturn, my dear friends. Jupiter in Gemini squaring over to Saturn. This is like wanting to press on the accelerator. You know, Jupiter through Gemini, he's in his full position. He wants to expand. He wants to explore. He wants to have fun. He wants to bring happiness. But then Saturn is saying, no, not yet. You need to do the work. All right? This is a lot of karma that needs to be worked out. This is, I cannot stay away. My desire is so strong. The Devil also speaks to secret love affairs. 4 of Swords, healing and recovery. Someone needs to heal and recover. The Devil can also speak to vices, and anything that someone takes that is very unhealthy. Maybe someone's drinking a lot, trying to escape a difficult situation. Whatever. This is like cycles, going over cycles again and again. Maybe it's the obsession that we need to release. Maybe there's an obsession that needs to be released. Let's look at the, oh, and the incense is just amazing. It's just so yummy. Oh, it just opens up your lungs. Let's see what the emotions and the psyche speak to. I want to look at you first, and then we'll take your person. The person that's on your mind. The person that you're wanting to manifest. Not the person, I would say, not the person that you're wanting to release, because we do see other people involved here, surely. We're looking at you first, and then the person you're hoping to manifest, dear Spirit. Thank you. Inner child. Some of you may be parents, sacrificing your love life for your children. We've got the Union. You know that this is your person, and you're hoping for a conclusion. The Key, this is your chironic wound that you came into this incarnation, or this was fated from your childhood, that you needed to come into this situation to work through this open wound. It could be psychological, could be a childhood wound as well. And I'm going to say also it could be connected to your parents. If there have been situations like what you're going through now, I want to say, if you went through this as a younger person and deemed either your mother or your father for a possible secret love affair, because they do say, do not deem or talk someone down that they did this, you know, judge. Do not judge, because that's when things come. It's like the karma comes back to us, because we needed to go through the same situation to understand what was going on for those people, you know, in the past. So maybe this is some sort of a judgment, some sort of karma that we've been holding on to, that we needed to work through ourselves and release and receive the lesson. But the key is also resolve. It's openings, right? It is openings, it's revelations, it's achievements, and it's liberation. liberation from this open wound. Let's look at your person. What are they going through? And this could also speak to a new home, because some of you may be moving to a new home with a Chariot. Charging ahead, says the card. Let's look at our person, the person that is on our mind now. Please, Spirit, thank you for your advice. What's going on with them? Patience. I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign. Earth signs are usually more patient. Doesn't have to be though, but they're needing to be patient. Look, your person has received some karma. And it's like they're saying, okay, that's enough. I know it was fated, what's going on with me. I've received my karma. Thank you very much. I don't want it anymore. I've done the work. And there's nostalgia. Your person is thinking about you. There's also something to do with the past connected with your person. We've got the child and we've got the nostalgia. So it's got a lot to do with the past. I'm going to say also past lifetimes. Yes, past lifetimes. Maybe there was something that was unresolved with you and this person, and you've come back in this lifetime to resolve it. Okay? But your person, and Cancer does come through very strongly for your person, because the nostalgia card does remind me of Cancer. Nostalgia is the fourth natural house of Cancer, which does speak to the past and the family, the parents, right? And Mars is soon to enter that, the house of Cancer. And of course, Pluto is going back into Capricorn, which is going to oppose Cancer. What's at the foundation? We've got reinvention, so restart, reinventing, having a second chance, but after a release. Okay, there's been no communication. There's been quiet with a mute. There's a sense of emptiness. Even though there was a lot of desire, a lot of passion to communicate. Telepathically, there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire, and a lot of signs and synchronicities. But the mute card, this is like a needing to take time out and reinvent, go back. Okay? All right, let's let go of that, and let's take the Little Love Oracle. I will read the release card. Do give your relationship a chance. Someone is still in a codependent relationship with blockages. Let's see beneath that, because I can't remember the cards. We've got reconciliation, healing family issues, and chemistry, which is like the spark that's coming through, and the activation of this spark from the divine masculine, whoever holds the divine masculine position, right? Let's see what's possibly going on in love. King of Pentacles is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, usually the father, the business owner, the responsible one, but they do need time. They've also got responsibilities. We see the little child. Now, the little child can also speak to a new beginning, a new cycle. And we saw nostalgia, we saw the inner child, and we see another baby here. So what's going on? Cancer is also the baby. It's the newborn. Is this a newborn, a new cycle, a new opportunity? We've got the house. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. Stability, safety, and traditions. A mother with responsibilities, right? We've got the Star, which speaks to number 17. 17 is the Star card. Number 2 is also the High Priestess, which is, remember, the High Priestess is usually the third person, the other woman. And then we've got the Hermit. Someone has seen the light. So there's hope, there's a wish fulfillment, possibly in the near future, or as that full moon in Aquarius completes until the next full moon, which will be the lunar eclipse in Pisces, which will be which will also be bringing us a closer activation of this beautiful kite configuration, which is like the hand of spirit. It's so lucky, okay? It's divine source help, surely. And we've got the 10 of Cups. We've got a 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, success, marriage, passionate love. Now, I do get very strong Virgo energies because of the white, the purity, which speaks to trust. There's news coming in. This also many times to me speaks to a white wedding, an arranged marriage. For some people, there's been an arranged marriage because of responsibility, children, and so on and so forth. Tens always speak to endings and restarts. This is the Ace of Pentacles and this is the Ace of Cups, which are both on the side of your person. So I got the goosebumps as I say that. There's Eros. Eros is the love child of Venus and Mars. It's the lovers. Someone has got choices. We've got the, this is like the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. It's all the aces. Not all the aces, sorry. It's fire and air, so it could be very explosive. See the fire there? It does remind me of the Ace of Wands in the near future. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and in the Sibilas, we see, usually when it shows the fireplace, it speaks to someone making an offer, giving a ring. So there's a strong desire for something more practical, something more real and long-term. That's the desire. But there are clouds here in the near future. Then the clouds go white. So it's the 7 of Cups, which is 7 of Cups, which was here in the now. I think it was it? Yes. So 7 of Cups for me is when the doubts clear, the dark clouds which speak to worry, stress, a lack of self-worth, let's say, or a lack of clarity. We see the white clouds which speak to a clearing of the clouds, of the doubts. Remember what I said, the sun is on top of the 7 of Cups. That will come in the future, okay? All right, let's take some love messages, some love words, some words of love. But before we do that, I want to read the release card, number 13, right on the page. Transformation, freedom, empowerment, discard, shed, end. First there are endings and then obviously new beginnings after release. An opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. That is so true. And before I continue, we're not doing the yes please today because I need to do the September reading. So thank you for understanding. And let's continue. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Messages about how a relation... What am I doing? Reading the same words. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or lack of them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving? In letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation, You empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. Now I'm going to say Emperor and King of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to be the same person. Some of you could be letting go of someone that was very controlling, someone that was very difficult with their words, and connecting with someone that was not very open, because this King of Pentacles is on the moon. This could be someone that's very sensitive, that loves deeply, but was scared to take that risk, was scared to take that journey, that physical, that emotional journey. This is someone who needs stability, right? King of Pentacles. We've got an ace here, so Ace of Pentacles. We've got the 4 fixed signs here. So Leo, Aquarius, Taurus and Scorpio in the World card. We've got the Ace of Cups and Pisces. So we've got strong water, earth, and the 4 fixed signs on the position of your person, let's say. Maybe that gives you a little bit more clarity, but let's not get stuck only on the signs, okay? Very, very important. Look at the messages and let go of the signs. So let's see what your person is thinking about. Maybe words they've shared with you, maybe words they were hoping to share with you that they didn't get round to doing. So we may also be connecting to your energy as well. And okay, let's see. Interesting. You are very attractive. I don't know if I can keep my hands off you. There's the devil energy with the Ace of Wands, let's say. My heart still bleeds for you. I am not living, just breathing. Why did you cut me off just like that? I can't deal. I have so much on my plate. I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot. Very difficult cards. All black so far. All black. Now, if you've received these messages in the past, maybe there is a special message in this reading for you. Oh, wow. Okay. You grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. We've come a long way. Let's not give up now. We've invested a lot. Don't give up. Ace of Pentacles, wise investment. Your person has invested in your relationship. Now they're willing to start over with you. It's done, door closed, feeling blue, they cheated. I love my freedom in my life. I cannot handle monogamy and being tied down with one person. If you're still interested, please call me. 7 of Cups. You are my sun, you are my soul. If not with you, then no one. We've come a long way, and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you. We see the long way both times, 2 times. So it's either long time standing relationship or a long distance. Only you, baby, come back. We are from such different worlds, but I'm willing to work on this union. Let's see where this will take us. The 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles was right on top of your person's position. And I said they were ready to put in the work. If you won't or can't accept my life and my ways, then we're over. I can have any man or woman with a blink of an eye. This is someone very controlling, self-centered, and egotistical that you need to let go of. I've made a million mistakes. Can you forgive me? This would be one moment, this is what they're telling you, and the next, I've made a million mistakes. Can you forgive me? That is full-on narcissism. Don't let them fool you. You took the stars from my eyes, you took my heart, and I want it back. My wish is for us to be together forever, and that's the 3 of Cups as we close up the reading. And we've got the 5 of Swords. I do apologize, but I am married. I lied to you, but now you know. Wow, everyone. What can I say? Now, I want to leave you with, I am not a god. I'm a human being like all of us are here. I don't think that I know everything. I do not know everything. Many times I also doubt myself and my ability to guide everyone here. So if you've received the wrong understanding about me and who I am, I'm a double Virgo, so my feet are planted firmly on the ground. Moon in Leo, but double Virgo with a stellium of planets in Virgo. Virgo is grounded, of service, and is very motherly. So if you don't like that and you feel as though I've stepped on your toes because maybe I'm in the limelight and you're not, well, then that's your own issue. And this is my answer to some nasty comments through last week's reading, which I would naturally delete, but I left them there so every one of you can see them and see that there is nasty people out there, and that not everyone comes from a place of heart. But that's fine. That is fine. You can go to another channel, you can go and watch someone else, or you can go and just do the hard work like we do here at Divine Debut 11 and Divine Debut 12. So all good and dandy. Thank you so much, my dear friends, for your love and your support always. I'm really looking forward to Mercury turning direct in the next few hours. As I said, we're going to celebrate his change of direction as we say goodnight from Greece, as this video will be completing after its premiere. So I'll be there to talk with you about that. So join me the same time as usual. So love and light to all of you, and I need to get this out because it with my obligations it's a little bit late, so the premiere will be at the correct time, 10:30 p.m. Greek time. So maybe Google your own time there and see what time it works out for you. So love and light to all of you. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, your shares, your donations, your support through Patreon, and your kind and loving words always. Much love to you. Thank you, everyone. Talk to you soon.